Be a little warm, but great park weather for sure. Temperatures right now in the low 80s, 82 degrees from DFW Airport. As you saw a plane there just about to take off. Not looking at any issues, not weather related issues, at least here locally, if you are trying to fly out or if you have anyone coming in. Our pollen count today, ragweed at a high count, elm at a moderate, fungus at a low count. Ragweed is likely what's causing some of your allergen issues if you are suffering from allergies. It peaks mid-September, but because we've had lack of rain, we're likely seeing the peak of ragweed season delayed to, well, now. 75% of people that have a plant allergy are actually sensitive to ragweed. So if you've seen a plant that looks like that, has that stem, yeah, that's ragweed. One plant can provide for 1 billion grains of pollen. So just something to keep in mind if you have been struggling. Our allergies on top of the air quality alert that's in place today, that's for high levels of ozone, and high levels of ozone causing unhealthy air quality for sensitive groups. Those are groups with respiratory issues. May want to limit your time outside if you do have one of those respiratory issues. Temperatures in the low 90s for this afternoon, 92 for Dallas and in Fort Worth, Denton and in McKinney. Normal this time of the year is 83, and we're trending close to 10 degrees above that today. And we get very close to it the next several days. It's not till Monday that we see our next front come in. And even then, that front, I mean, it's going to cool us down some. It'll drop us into the 80s, but we will still be warmer than what's considered normal for this time of the year. So this weekend, do expect the low 90s. Early next week, about 90 degrees. Temperatures in the mid-80s to kick off Tuesday, Wednesday afternoons of next week. Here's what's happening. That ridge of high pressure, that is going to continue to hold steady over Texas. But over the course of early next week, we'll see this shift towards the desert southwest. Unfortunately, that means the heat cranks up for them after a historic summer. Meanwhile, we stay warm through the weekend. Any significant storm chances stay through the north, but because that's moving off towards the west, we get this front that sneaks in on Monday, and that's what's going to help drop our highs into the 80s. No rain with this one. We are going to be staying dry. Also watching the tropics, it has just been so active. We now have a major Category 4 hurricane by the name of Kirk in the middle of the Atlantic, and another tropical storm by the name of Leslie in the middle of the Atlantic as well. Both of those expected to turn towards the sea, so we're not expecting any impacts directly along the East Coast. Could see some high tides because of Kirk. Looking closer at the Gulf, still looking at an area that has a 40% chance of development. We're looking at this moisture not just this weekend, but into early next week for areas all along the coastline. Even if it doesn't transform into a tropical cyclone, there does look like an area of low pressure will develop and eventually go towards Florida. Unfortunately, Florida, one of those areas still recovering from Helene. But let me show you what this looks like. This is around 7 in the morning on Saturday. You see a little bit of this moisture along that Texas coastline. Some of those showers could sneak into central and south Texas. Meanwhile, we still see most of the moisture eventually moving into areas of Florida as we approach early next week. So that'll be something to watch. Maybe you have vacation plans. Maybe you're planning on heading towards Florida. Yeah, you may want to rethink those plans come late this weekend, early next week. As far as rain, gosh, we're not looking at very much here. Through next week, we're looking completely dry, and that's unfortunate considering our latest drought monitor shows now a couple of areas here. You see those bright colors, the reds? That's extreme drought. That is not something that we have dealt with, at least not since late last year. So we had a really beneficial spring, early summer. We even had a droughtless early summer, and really it just has been a lack of rainfall in August, September, and well, now October. The next couple of weeks looking dry for us. Even though highs will be in the low 90s through early next week, we're looking at the mid 80s, middle part of next week, and as we head into OU Texas weekend. That'll be exciting, Kara. At least the 80s, right?
We're getting there, slowly but surely. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. The mornings have felt good. Thank you so much, Mariel. Right now, rescuers